Well, hey there, friends. Welcome to episode number 108 of It'll Be Fine, the socially distant baking food chat show. I'm your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis, and I'm so glad you're here today, as I'm glad you're here whenever you pop by. But today's especially exciting because we're not just making cookies, we are making one big cookie, baby. Big cookie day. Yay! For one person. One big cookie for one person. Or if you are at home with someone, you can share this if you wish. I live alone, as you guys all know, so it's all mine. Yes! Super exciting. I'm stoked to make one big cookie, a recipe by the one and only Martha Stewart. And I am baking today alongside a powerhouse on the Toronto comedy scene. She is the other half of Black Sheep Comedy. You, of course, have already met Darcia Armstrong, who's been on the show before, but her partner in crime, Cathy Davies MacPherson, is here, and I am so excited to get to hang out with Cathy. I adore this gal. She is amazing, and she was up for the challenge of doing some baking with me today, so we're gonna make two big cookies, one for each of us. It's going to be fine, I promise you. And on today's show, we are sending love, sending awareness, giving high fives to Morgan's lemonade stand. Info is in the show description. If you are able to help out Morgan, she is going to make sure that somebody in need gets food in their belly. So that's a good trade-off, friends. All right, are you ready? It's time for a cookie! Cookie! So good. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, so here's what we need for today's recipe. We need some salt, not too much. We need some unsalted butter. We've got our sugar there. We need vanilla extract and flour. And nuts. I'm gonna go with peanuts. They're in here. I promise you they are.
I've got a little bit of tea going on here. The tea is steeped, the cats are fed, the ingredients are portioned.
Oh,
let's bake, baby.
Let's do this. I am excited. Now, pre-pandemic, because we're getting close to a year now, so I don't remember what life was like before. But did you find you've been baking a bit more at home, or has it been pretty much average? Have you always been a home cook?
I've always been a home cook. I love cooking, but baking has always been complete failure for me. I mean, I have 2 or 3 recipes that I'm pretty good with, but on the whole, not so much with the baking. And I think that the issue is that it's so exact. Like it has to be, 150 grams, not a handful like I would normally do with cooking. So I think I just don't have the patience.
Well, this might be the right show for you because
well, you picked the perfect recipe. Absolutely.
this is a good one. This is from, by the way, we're using today the Martha Stewart One Pot Cookbook, which I got when I attended the 3rd ever taping of Late Night with Seth Meyers.
What?
She was the guest, and they gave out the cookbook.
That's amazing.
I know. It was super cool. And we're making today a giant almond cookie. So we should have something that looks like this or not.
Here's the thing. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Now today, I'm actually going with peanuts, not almonds. You can use any kind of nut that you want for this, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to, true story, I was going to rush across the street and buy some almonds, but my building, the elevators are down for another hour. And
oh no, what floor are you on?
I'm on the 18th. And
I'm on 16, so you know what, if there's a fire, like, I had a good run, really.
But I have stuff, this is my own handwriting. From when I was in 6th grade, and I used to bring blueberry crumbles to parties.
That sounds amazing, though.
This is the actual recipe.
From 6th grade.
Yeah.
and you kept it.
Yeah.
You didn't put it in any other format. You kept the original handwritten in your, 11-year-old handwriting. Are there, I can't see it because Mama's eyes are old.
Yeah.
Are there hearts over the eyes?
No, but what I did do, which I don't do anymore, I did big bubbles with like the F's and the Y's, you know.
Perfect.
Big bubbles. So let's begin. All right. With most recipes, the first thing you want to do is turn on that oven of yours to 350. Do that. Boom. There's going to be 2 bakes for this cookie. We're going to start off at 350, and then we're going to kick it back to 300. It bakes in total for about half an hour.
Okay.
So we're not too far from a giant cookie. We're not too far. This is good.
Good.
And this is awesome because it's got what, 6 ingredients?
Yeah, there's nothing to it.
I know. We just got to put it together. So the next thing you need to do is grab a spring foam pan. If you don't have a spring foam pan, you could use a skillet and do a big skillet cookie. You could do that, you know. But what you want to do is grease this baby up. I have just done that with some butter, or you can use coconut oil or whatever you want to do. This recipe is, it's got gluten, it's got animal product with the butter. You could very easily make this a vegan cookie if you wanted to do that too, but we're not going to do that tonight. All the gluten for us.
Yum. Extra gluten for me, please.
What is your favorite kind of cookie? Do you have a favorite kind?
I'm an oatmeal fan, so like oatmeal chocolate chip would probably be my go-to. How about you?
I'm an oatmeal fan too, and I feel like I have to say that quietly sometimes.
I know, right? There's so much judgment.
I know. It's a solid cookie. It's a good cookie.
Right?
I'm glad you say that. I'm also on team raisin. Not everyone. I am. I do enjoy raisins in my butter tarts.
In butter tarts, not bad, not bad. They're a sweet
Okay.
little surprise. Yeah.
For our American viewers, a butter tart is a Canadian dish, which I will make on an episode one day. I promise. My favorite cookie, I gotta go chocolate chip.
Just good old solid chocolate chip.
Yeah.
It never disappoints.
It really doesn't. And given that Valentine's Day has just passed, it's a good reminder. If you've got a bit of a broken heart, cookie dough. That's your answer.
Because you might get worms, and when it makes you sick, you can go to the hospital and meet a nice single doctor. Just raw cookie dough all the way.
Oh, dude, I eat raw cookie dough. I still do.
Do you?
The 80s, I'm still here.
Yeah, that's true. I used to too. That's true.
Anyhow, all right. Next thing we need to do in a bowl, which I have here, we are going to take our flour. We're using all-purpose flour, whatever nut you want to use, peanut, almond. I need to chop mine up for a second. I forgot to do that. We need sugar, salt, and vanilla.
Quick question, and this is a very large reason why I don't bake.
Yes.
This recipe said to get about 1.5 cups or 1 1/3 cups, whatever, of ground almonds.
Yeah.
And then it said about 5 ounces. Now here's the thing. Kids, back in the day, we used to use ounces as measurements, and my good old Pyrex measurement cup always told me that 1 cup is 8 ounces. So, Kelly, did you go with the ounce measurement, or did you measure it in cups, like the recipe said?
I went cups.
Me too. Okay, let's just do this. Everybody baking now. There's not a whole lot of fancy pants ingredients left in the grocery stores.
That is very true. I, for months, for most of last year, could not find ground cinnamon anywhere.
Really?
Midtown Toronto, nothing. I had to buy sticks and do the old-fashioned way.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, it was, that was a bit of a pain in the butt. Let me mix this together. I'm doing what you're doing.
Okay, the vanilla is like beating up. I've also got the camera stand on the same surface that I'm stirring, so
Oh,
there's
good.
no
You're doing
way, it's
drilling.
just me.
You're doing drilling upstairs. Yay!
Nice on a Saturday. That's lovely. Thank you, neighbors.
My upstairs neighbors are also partial to slamming doors at 2 a.m.
Are they?
They are. Yeah.
Perhaps I'm related. Here's sugar and salt.
Fuck. Oh my.
Oh.
Seriously? It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
No cookies for them.
We'll fix this in post. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Hell. I'm baking.
Kelly, it'll be fine. Done.
No.
The butter is room temperature. We could have whipped the vanilla into the butter. Damn it.
Well, we could do a
No,
No. We're gonna listen to Martha, even though Martha screwed up the ounces and cups thing.
honestly.
Would she have just gotten out of prison when this came out?
Maybe.
When she
She wasn't thinking straight.
You know what? Fun Martha Stewart fact, by the way. This is my favorite of my Martha Stewart facts. When she was in prison, and
Yep.
whatever prison she was at, they had a Christmas tree decoration competition.
Okay.
She lost.
What? How does that happen?
I don't know, but
Maybe she
whoever,
didn't have her gourds to make it out of. Her Christmas gourds. How does Martha Stewart lose anything like that? That's ridiculous.
no idea.
Somebody stole that election for sure.
I think that was either rigged or whoever the hell beat her. I hope they got parole.
Foolishly left mine all wrapped up. I have cats, so everything gets wrapped up.
Yes, don't include the paper in your butter.
Oh, don't. Okay.
No.
Metal thing, and it's got these separated grooves in it. So
That's Metzaluna.
mash your butter into your flour mixture.
Yeah, I've got a Metzaluna. I don't have that.
What do you call yours?
It's a half moon. A Metzaluna.
Oh, okay.
It's
A pizza. Whatever works.
Whatever works. Whatever you guys have. If you're watching at home, you don't have either of these things. Just use your hands too.
Get in there.
You know, it doesn't matter. We're grown-ups, but we're gonna play with our food. Okay, I'm gonna use my hands because
That sounds amazing.
it's more fun.
You know what? Let's do it.
Why? All right. Okay. I'm gonna take my Tiffany ring off.
Oh, fancy.
I bought this for myself, man.
There you go.
I did. You know, I heard that.
Something about getting your hands into food or like into soil when you're gardening. It's very therapeutic.
It really is. It really is. I do enjoy gardening. I've got a little balcony where I can put a little garden together in the spring and the summer.
Me too. It makes me very happy.
Yeah. This year I want to try to do like a lemon tree or some more tomatoes. I want to try that this
It's a
year.
little ambitious.
I don't know. But we're gonna play a fun game when the cookie's baking.
All right.
Remind me to remind you. All right.
I'll remind you to remind me.
Thank
To
you.
rem- Getting old, Kelly. Remember first to go.
So it's coming along looking like this. So it's kind of like, it's not smooth, but we got clumps. I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit more butter to mine.
Mine's very buttery.
Okay. I feel like, well, as I mix it together, it's getting a little more, but I feel like I need just like.
It's it feels very I don't want to say the word moist because it's a trigger for a lot of people, but that's what it is. Kelly.
Damn it! What are you doing?
You were saying?
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So we are going to take this, and then we are going to take our spring foam pan or skillet or whatever the hell you want to use, and
Whatever.
just press this into the this guy.
But not all of it, right?
Press. Oh, good reminder. Kathy read the directions.
I was so excited because this has a crumble top. I've never had a cookie with a crumble top before, so
friends,
I was very excited about that.
We are going to do 3/4 of the mixture.
Yeah.
That is what we're going to do. Thank you for that.
And may I say, I'm using my hands to press this into the pan, but it's very satisfying. For any of you who are tactile learners out there and need to experience through touch, this is up there.
It's a nice feeling.
I kind of like it a lot. I'm glad I bought the extra ground almonds because I'm going to do this again.
And then we'll do a little bit of It'll Be Fine After Dark. With
No judgment, you know.
Listen to any of those ASMR videos on YouTube.
I can't. I can't stand that sound of people chewing or breathing or whatever. It actually angers me to no end. And you know what? The people that have podcasts, this is for you. Please drink some water before you interview or discuss or do what you need to do. I don't want to hear your tongue lifting off the roof of your mouth. That's not for me. I'm anti ASMR. How about you? It enrages me.
The chewing thing, I will punch you in the face if I can.
There it is.
Doing.
See?
And
Can you not hear that? You're right there. Can you? Come on.
My God, I love my father with all my heart. I cannot sit near him at the dinner table because I hear it, and then that is all I can hear.
Can you imagine? That is the soundtrack to your mother's life. I'm just saying.
I've had coffee today. I'm drinking my throat coffee. I'm fine. All right. So you're gonna take this base, raised edge or not, and you're right. Yeah. With this part, which is left in the bowl, you're gonna sprinkle it all over. Don't pat it down. Just let it rain. Make it rain, Kathy.
Make it rain dough, Kelly.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be...
it's so buttery. I may have overworked this because the clumps are huge. I wonder if I could put that in the fridge while we were pressing the base down.
Okay. Well, you know what? I mean, you could just own your big clumps.
It's just for me. I'm not, Martha Stewart's not coming by my house today. So
hey, I just had a hot idea. Do you have any coconut flakes in your kitchen by any chance?
Absolutely not.
All right. This, if you're watching at home, you could add some coconut to this. Next time we do this, we could add some coconut. It could work. I'm just saying. Or like sprinkle some cinnamon on top of this.
Oh, well, now that's a good idea. Maybe I will.
You know what? I'm gonna do.
You know what? What I do with every recipe is I make it as it is.
Yeah.
And then if I like it, but I think it needs a little something, the next time I start adjusting. So
I like the way you think. Yeah. Some coconut, some cinnamon, that could work really nice with this. Think flavor works well with nuts. All right. Okay, so now, friends, this looks like this. Yeah. Quite frankly, I could just take a spoon and go to town with this.
I'm gonna put mine in the oven, but that's just me.
I think so. All right. So I ordered this on Wayfair last year. This planter box.
That's awesome.
Okay. When I ordered it on Wayfair, there were 3 side by side.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, that's a reasonable amount of money considering of what they're saying, and I get 3. And this arrived, and it was just this. Guess how much Kelly paid for this?
For just the one single. Oh gosh, I haven't played Prices Right in a while, but I'm going $49.95. Higher? Is that a higher? I'm gonna, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me make
Higher.
you the main. There we go.
Yeah, go up higher.
Ooh, $89.95.
This was $85.
That's insane. That, you know what? That better be something you're gonna leave to your grandchildren, because that's nuts. It doesn't even look like it's lined inside.
It's got 1 piece.
Well, that's, you know, where all the money went, obviously.
I feel like this is my lesson for 2020.
Yeah, well, hey, my lesson is at least you got your item. I went to a couple of sites that were not as credible as Wayfair, and I'm still waiting. It's been almost a year, so fingers crossed it's coming soon. Yeah, just stupid little things, like, just, here's a tip. Go to the site first and make sure it's legit before you start ordering clothes and stuff, you know.
What, Cathy, is the strangest thing in your fridge?
That's kind of a subjective question, though. What's strange to you may not be strange to me.
Sure.
How about okay, here's the winner. This is 2-year-old Woody's vodka grapefruit cooler. They don't even make them anymore. It's been 2 summers. But I don't know why I can't throw it out. It's delicious, although maybe not this one. I don't even know if it has an expiry date. Do these I don't know. So that's probably the strangest thing in my fridge. What about you?
I love that. What is the strangest thing in my fridge? Well, okay. I think this is now the strangest thing in my fridge.
I didn't hear anything.
In my fridge, which is not weird, really. I've got a jar of soy sauce that I have had for 2 years in my fridge.
Go on. Is that the weird part, that it's been in your fridge for 2 years?
I can't open it. This
Like,
will not, no one can open this.
hang on. Okay. So same thing.
Yeah.
You just can't.
It's like it's glued. Nobody can open this, and I won't let it go.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe this is why I'm keeping it, because maybe the man who's able to open this is the man I'm going to marry.
Oh, that's your glass slipper.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's what. There we go.
Ta-da. Where can I find one? Asking for a friend?
Looks good. It smells amazing in here.
Mine does too. It's getting very brown at the edges.
Yeah, I think we should be good in a moment or so, but
All right.
oh gosh, I'm so excited. I am so
I've
excited.
never had a crumble top cookie, so this is going to be awesome.
Oh my gosh. And it's not in the recipe, but if at home you've got like some creme fraiche or some ice cream, you could do a little scoop on top.
I was thinking of that, or even like maybe a little bit of icing, just kind of drizzle over it.
Or some maple syrup.
Right. Oh, that would be good too. Because honestly, one of my favorite cookies is this, and I hope I'm saying it right, Voortman. They make
I remember
almond
them.
ice. Pardon?
I remember that company. Yeah.
Yeah, well, at Christmas, they make this limited edition almond iced cookies, and it used to be powdered sugar on it, but now it's a solid icing. They're so good, and I wait like all year for these stupid things. So now that I have my own, I'm like, screw you, Vortman.
Yeah, this smells pretty good. Let me see how this is looking.
Are you gonna do the toothpick test?
You know what? Mine's looking, I don't know about yours, but that's what mine's looking like. This looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's go. We'll poke.
Maybe it's time.
My cookie needs a few more minutes. I've got a bit on the knife when I do a poke. Supposedly, you would sit this in the middle of the table. Everybody would dive in and have some. We can't do that anymore. So it's all yours.
Oh, well.
Well, look at this beauty.
Anyway, Kelly.
Look at this beauty.
Oh, that looks great. Okay.
Oh,
Can I
good.
lift mine up?
So nice. Okay. All right. Shall we cut ourselves a slice?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. A giant crumbly cookie. Let's try to get this off the pan. And if this like breaks apart or whatever, that's totally fine. You're meant to share this and enjoy this. Oh gosh. All right.
Oh.
It's hot. Hot. Okay. Ready? Set?
That's really good.
That's really good.
It's nice and warm.
It's nutty and buttery. It's not overly sweet, but it's so. This is good. And it's all mine. Oh my gosh. Well, this was a simple bake. Nothing too.
So easy.
Not too crazy. I'm going to go grab a little maple syrup and try a little
Nice.
thing. You don't have to do this, but do a little frap. But I honestly like it as it is. Like, I don't need it much.
It's really good. But you're right, maybe while it's still warm, a little scoop of vanilla ice cream or something. Delish.
The maple syrup's great, but you really don't need it. You just need this.
I'm thinking like Bailey's coffee or something too. Might be really good with it.
Coffee. Thrill coffee.
Oh, Bailey's Thrill Coffee, obviously. You didn't let me finish.
For Black Sheep, what is coming up for the spring? Are there any shows you can talk about, or?
Next Friday, we've got Glenn Foster, and obviously hilarious Canadian comedy royalty.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great show. And we've got, we're trying to do this once a month. And so far, it's been pretty successful. So check out blacksheepstandupcomedy.com and see which show you'd like to attend.
Absolutely. We'll put up a little link in the show description. And friends, that will be on the 19th, correct?
Perfect.
Amazing. All right, my dear. I'm going to go finish my cookie.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll see you later.
Bye.